Welcome back everybody once again to another episode of Brawl News or Brawl Theory Crafting, whatever you'd like to call it here on the Ray Brawl Stars channel. We're going to be diving straight away back into the rabbit hole. Guys, I took a little break from Theory Crafting or WKBRL stuff because of the live stream shutting down. Took it as almost a sign for me to take a little break before we have to get back into it, which we are doing right now. We have a ton of very interesting things to get into in today's video, such as a secret text found in one of the environments that may be giving us more information on this fire brawler, as well as when it might be coming. And of course, giving you guys a brief rundown in what has been happening in these last couple days leading up to yesterday's date, 10/10, and the live stream changing and more information on that front too. So hopefully you guys are all pumped up. Let's get straight away into the interesting information. Brawl News, baby. Here we go. So of course, everyone, if you enjoy these Brawl News or Brawl Theory Crafting videos, they're by far, in a big way, my favorite type of videos to make here on my channel now that star power glitches are gone. Feels bad, man, but be sure you're subscribed to the channel. There's definitely going to be more of this to come here, and much more frequently. At the point that I'm recording this video right now, we're sitting at 51.4% non-subscribed watching my videos and 48.5% subscribed. And you guys know the goal that I got. It'd be awesome if we could get 50-50. We're so dang close. The OCD in your boy Ray is getting tipped off. So to begin today's video off, I'd like to get you guys back on the timeline of current events leading up to 10/10, which was yesterday, and why everyone thought it was going to be such a significant date. And I saw a lot of people thinking it was going to be Brawl Talk coming out yesterday. Hope you guys didn't get that from my video during our WKBRL portion of that episode. I was trying to relay it as like an update with like the Star Park stuff, so like maybe some additional information on the WKBRL live stream and things along those lines. I didn't think it was going to be a Brawl Talk. We literally just got an update, so hopefully I didn't pump you guys up over nothing. But to get back on track here, 10/10 was first found with this Mr. P plushie. As you can see, bird not clean, and then we have 10/10. So a lot of people had their eyes open the entirety of yesterday to see if anything would come, and something did. So the major event that happened yesterday, October 10th, was a slight change to the WKBRL live stream, further supporting the claims that we may be getting a fire brawler here in Brawl Stars. And I say further supporting the claims because there's already been discussion about this fire brawler in the theory crafting community that I haven't touched upon yet because I was waiting for 10/10 so we could have all the information. But I think we're as good as almost confirmed, a very high probability of this theory coming true. But let's get into what this says here on the live stream.
This is normal. This is normal. This is normal. We already told you. This is normal. This is normal. We already told you. This is normal.
So of course this was tweeted out by Tape Joestar, a very predominant figure in the theory crafting community, always helping out trying to find stuff, which is always a good time. But as you can see, maintenance silence. We already told you this is normal with fire noises in the background. So yesterday, as the live stream was repeating the same exact thing over and over, this is normal, this is normal, it went silent for a good 10 to 15 seconds, then came back online saying, we already told you this is normal, with these fire sounds and sparks popping off in the background, people thinking that this is even more evidence supporting the claims that a fire brawler coming around the corner. But there is more, so let's get into that stuff too. So moving along to the next bit of clues that I have for all of you guys. This one I feel like much more well known compared to the ones that we're about to get into here. But as you all know, when Colette's second star power was released, they released it with this image over on their social medias where a portion of Colette's book is charred to a crisp, cutting off a convenient letter, and that is A, almost as if they're trying to hide, or maybe a brawler, the fire brawler's name there, trying to burn it off so we can't see everything. Very typical of Brawl Stars to do things such as this. But another innuendo to this Fire Brawler coming out. But I'm sure you all know by now this wouldn't be a Ray theory crafting video if that was all the information that we have. There's actually quite a bit more that I think is a bit more important in telling us when this Fire Brawler might be coming around the corner, and it was all found in the forest theme here in Brawl Stars. So let's get into it. So currently in Brawl Stars, we only have a grand total of 2 maps that match this theme, the forest theme, that has been in the game for a very long time, and I'm surprised no one found this out quite yet, but it is incredibly interesting. So we have Snake Prairie as well as Shooting Star, a newer map coming to the game here in the last update. But if you venture into these maps, you'll find these very strange symbols that actually have a meaning and a purpose. Brawl Stars was trying to tell us something here, so let's get into what these mean. So the 2 symbols that people think have the most meaning here are these ones in the back of the forest theme spawn, where the enemy team would spawn. It looks like almost like a shrine, stairs that you go up to with a little spike sock there, as well as those goofy statues that you can also see in this environment. But these symbols that I'm standing next to as Dynamite aren't just symbols, they're actually a text, an ancient text or something close to that, and they're called trigrams. So before we move on, I want to give a huge shout out to DD Paradoll is Normal for being the first person to look into these, thinking that they might be something important and figuring it out that they are trigrams. But let's get into what these mean. So the symbol on the left is long line, 2 lines, long line, and the symbol on the right is 2 lines, long line, 2 lines. So what those mean is the one on the left means fire and the one on the right means water. So of course, when finding something so dang cool like this inside of Brawl Stars, there's going to be a lot of theories popping up surrounding it. One of the more popular ones is that it's another clue for the Fire Brawler, right? We literally have a trigram in the game saying fire. Now I acknowledge this theory and I think it's a very, very fun and good one. Another clue to this Fire Brawler. But guys, with all of this craziness that Brawl Stars has been giving us for the past couple months, it's gotta be deeper than that, and I think it is just that. So we have another symbol that we have to focus on, and that is water. Why is water here? So when it comes to the water trigram, the very first thing a lot of people's minds jump to is this, circling back to this character here that keeps popping up in theory crafting in the Brawl Stars community. During the Halloween animation that we have this little water creature underneath the dock when Mortis and Frank are having a good time. So water could mean maybe a water brawler's coming out as well as a fire brawler, having these 2 different trigrams, but it's not that simple either. There is more meaning to this. So as we delved deeper into trigrams, trying to learn a little bit more about them, we found out that each trigram has their own meaning, but if you put 2 of them together, it creates a totally different definition or meaning, information that the Brawl Stars dev team wanted us to figure out. So transitioning over to this trigram chart here, as you guys can see, if you put flame or fire trigram and combine it with a water, you can have 2 different definitions based on where they're positioned on top of each other. So if you have the fire on top of the water, it means before competition. If you have the water on top of the fire, it means already forwarding. Now, of course, I think it's before competition just because the fire trigram is on the left, and normally when you're reading stuff, you're reading left to right, almost meaning that you put the fire one on top, and it just makes more sense, right? Before competition. But if we break that down, what does that mean? So if you guys don't know, the Brawl Stars World Finals, in my opinion, definitely fits in the ballpark as a competition, is coming around on November 21st, which at the point that I'm recording this video is 41 days away, which is conveniently close to the season 3 ending here in Brawl Stars. We have 42 days and 17 hours, which I believe whenever a season ends, normally we start getting sneak peeks and Brawl Talks and stuff like that a little bit before the actual season ends. So maybe that's when we'll be getting information before the competition, before the World Finals for Brawl Stars. So with the meaning of these trigrams found on top of the additional clues that we've already went over in today's video on the live stream, along with Colette's 2nd star power being released, what I'm inclined to believe that the Brawl Stars dev team is trying to tell us is that we're going to be getting more information on this Fire Brawler when Season 4 comes around the corner, or pre-World Finals for Brawl Stars. But yeah, guys, that's basically all that I would like to get into in today's video about these trigrams. There's something that I'm flirting with at the moment with these in the game that I want to make sure to kind of investigate a little bit further before I bring it up to all of you, but already enough information to go off of in today's video. But I promise I'll be on it for the rest of the day trying to figure out more information on this, and if anything else comes with it, I'll keep you guys informed on what it might be telling us. So of course, in today's video we found out that, hey, we might be getting a season 4 in Brawl Stars of the Brawl Pass that is oriented around this fire brawler, or even mentions of a water brawler around the corner. We don't know quite yet, so all of it is just super interesting. You guys should let me know what you're thinking about it. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, like I said before, I'll keep you guys in the loop on this if anything else develops along with the Trigram stuff and things along those lines. I just want to make sure that I have all of the information and not just spew off early stuff. I want to kind of wrap my head around certain things, so be on the lookout for something like that if anything else is found. So hope you guys are excited for everything here. But yeah, keep having fun with Brawl Stars, keep having fun in your life, baby, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.